Hello everyone and welcome back to this Masters of Arena 5 showdown between TaToH and Stark. Stark is currently 2 up and TaToH has not won any games yet. TaToH has chosen the Goths. He had a choice between Goths and MoA at this stage. He's chosen the Goths. And Stark has chosen the Italians. Oh, interesting. He had a choice between Italians and Celts. Alright, interesting. I like the choice. Goths Italians matchup. Who has the advantage? It's pretty simple. I'll give the Italians a definite advantage in this one, I think. The Italians able to age up faster throughout the ages, and the Goths don't have any early game bonuses, so therefore the Italians are going to be better early game. Go into the late game, I'd like the Italians' gunpowder discount on things. That'll be pretty nice going against the Goths. However, if they're even, I think the Goths should have a advantage there, just able to outmass. However, I expect the Italians to have some sort of advantage with their age-up bonus. So, because of that, I think they have an overall advantage in this matchup. But we'll have to see how the players play it. One thing I don't think we'll see, but is possible... Man, it would be crazy if we saw like a men-at-arms tower rush somehow. Able to get through the stone walls nice and quick. And it's a pretty good map for if TaToH wanted to do some sort of early aggression, because Stark is trapped against this wood here. The way this arena map is set up. He does have a nice safe nice safe wood, but he's got absolutely no space to run. And these two stones are forward. They're not going to be able to properly defend with towers if those stones are taken away. Taking a look at TaToH's map, forward stone, 2 forward stones, and gold in the back, 2 golds in the back, 3 golds in the back actually. Wow. So definitely better map from TaToH. He's got that advantage at least. And that would be interesting. I haven't seen that yet this tournament. A men-at-arms tower rush on Arena. That would be crazy. Players can go through their opening motions. TaToH needs to win 3 games in a row in order to advance to the next round. Stark will have to just win this game. And yeah, 4 villagers on wood for TaToH. Same for Stark. Never really pointed out because the players always put 4 on wood for arena builds. And yeah, we'll just have to see how the players play this one out. Really, arena really gets me a little lost sometimes. There's just so many options that TaToH can do. Normally you can predict the strategy a little bit easier on Arabia. On arena, definitely a lot harder. Really have no clue right now. Stark getting his boar right now. No loom for him yet. No loom for either player. Italians do get some pretty decent monks as well. Might be something to consider. They get redemption. All the upgrades, they can check their tech tree. That must be something. No, not really. In this heresy. Very good monks then. Five on berries for Stark. Stark likes 5 on berries. One thing he likes. And yeah, let's see TaToH's point of view. TaToH up at 19 population will know if he wants to go for a feudal rush if he clicks up right about... Oh, he's getting loom now. Okay. And he should have enough food, I think. No. One more bill. Alright, he's got 2 queued up. Let's see if he's going to click up to the feudal age after this one. Stark has got 3 farms seeded already, so definitely no fast castle from him. And yeah, no barracks up for TaToH yet. Oh no, not that far! Oh my gosh. Looks like fast castle from TaToH as well. So we have that figured out. Another option for TaToH might be stone early and Huskarl rush. Stone is over here. I think that might be a pretty decent option. Monks are pretty good against Huskarls early on. And it's kind of hard to rush a player that's so fast up into the next age. which the Italian player will be, but it's something to consider. TaToH gonna queue up one more villager. No deer for him. No deer for either player.
Yeah.
One more for TaToH. Stark is already clicked up. Clicked up about 30 seconds ago. So both his age ups, up to the feudal age, up to the castle age, will cost a bit less. Saving him about 225 food, about 200 food, and maybe 30 gold. Just about. TaToH gotta be up now. Oh wow, he's actually going to stone. Oh, he is going to go for that castle drop. Interesting, interesting. Alright, so he's going to go for the castle drop. Gotta think it's got to be a defensive castle. I don't know how you're going to get an aggressive castle up against a player that's already up into the castle age. Could happen. So assume defensive castle, okay. Make some Huskarls, try to petard your way in. And probably go all in castle age, I would think. No reason to go up into the Imperial Age if you're making that many Huskarls. Market Blacksmith up from start, he'll be up to next age. Enough food, enough gold. There we go, Stark is up to the next age with a bit of food to spare. TaToH still just halfway up to the feudal age. You have to delay your feudal age a little bit longer if you want to put 2 on stone.
Yeah.
That's actually a lot of farms also. A lot of reasons for TaToH. We probably could have gone up 1 villager earlier, in my opinion. I think he knows that 29 is pretty late to go up. Begs the question why he did Loom so early. Loom kind of slows you down just a little bit as soon as you do it. Market Blacksmith going up. And by the time he clicks, Stark will already be up into the castle age. Right now, Stark floating about 500 wood. We'll see what he does with it. My guess is Monastery Town Center. And there we go, TaToH just clicking up right now. TaToH's lost a good amount of HP on his scout, 18 HP left. 18 HP for Stark as well. Start going with 4 villagers for a double monastery. He's going to make a heavy play for those relics. What has Stark seen right now? Stark has seen forward gold, forward stone, but not really that much. That's not very telling. TaToH has seen absolutely nothing of Stark's base, and kind of wondering why. I don't think there were any deer to be lured in. And gate coming up, just to be a little cautious. Stark, there we go. Second town center coming up now. So going to focus a little on the economy. And what? What? Barracks coming up for TaToH at this stage? It's obviously not for any early aggression. You would have gone with, you know, I guess you wouldn't have gone with Barracks Stable Blacksmith, but... Really confused right now. TaToH's probably going to go down with 2 town centers right away. But why the barracks? 2 town centers right away, okay. You get your eco upgrades. Go saw, double town center, okay. Eventually we'll have a castle up. But why? I just don't understand. Why the barracks? And a stable. Okay, to build a stable. It must have been TaToH changed his mind. He should have went barracks, stable, blacksmith right away instead of market blacksmith. Then. Okay. TaToH's seeing the double monastery, so I guess he wants to go scouts to prevent Stark from taking all these relics. This will only be worth it if he's able to actually prevent that, though. Barracks coming up from Stark, though. He's going to add some spearmen. Hopefully TaToH can make this worth it by preventing his opponent from taking these relics. However, Stark, with his quick up, has already got 2 relics. There's only 3 left to be had. And TaToH doesn't have a monastery of his own to secure those. Oh, man. Questionable decisions. Not the best Civ matchup, I must say, but questionable decisions. A little slow uptime from TaToH. Looks like both players will make it to the Imperial Age, but we'll have to see how that matchup goes. Stark already going for those 3rd and 4th relics. Yeah, scouts are out. They've gone into the north side, patrolling around this relic. Here we go. Stark taking up 1 more relic. Gonna run it back. After taking the long way around, he wants to pick off a monk. He's able to get this one if he wants. Come on. There we go. One of those scouts paying for itself. Will they be able to see this monk? Doesn't look like it. Not able to see this monk either. And he's going to go straight for this one over here. So 2 monks down. That's okay. I don't think that's worth it. I don't know if that's worth the investment, but 2 monks down. And both players pretty decent booms. TaToH not over-investing into scouts, only made 3. Able to get 3 monks, that's pretty good now. Might even be able to get this one if he sees it. But at least poke in there. Yep, able to get a 4th monk for 3 scouts. I might even want to just send one in there just to see what's going on in Stark's base, but no. Alright, you tell me if that's worth it. Probably worth it considering that he's prevented a relic from being taken. However, Stark does have 4 relics though. And now Stark's getting a little serious. He'll have a good mass of monks eventually. He's got a few spearmen out, and he's got the battering ram out. Castle will be good. Castle will defend them. So TaToH's perfectly fine here. I think that Siege Workshop's probably a little bit of a waste, at least right now. Question is going to be those uptimes, though. Right now, Stark doing okay on the resources. Can probably click up pretty soon. TaToH can probably click up in the same time. Might go into a Treb war if Stark decides to put a forward castle up. Currently, going to transition a little bit over to stone. But all the map control for Stark right now. What is TaToH going to do? Moving out over here. I'm gonna place some barracks over here. If I was TaToH, I would say to myself, alright. Why do I need the Imperial Age upgrade? I think if I could put more resources into Huskarls now, I think it would pay off more so. And I think that's what TaToH's thinking. Let's see what happens to his food count here. See if he researches Anarchy. There it goes, Anarchy. Gonna drop his food count a little bit. Now, it doesn't look like he's going to go up to the next age. He's going to invest it all right here and hopefully get a massive raid with these forward barracks, which have not been scouted yet. Siege workshop. Going to see the siege tower come in. Nice defense with TaToH. There's Stark. Stark is already into the Imperial Age. He's already thinking about Imperial Age battle. Imperial Age battle. He's not thinking about Castle Age battle right now. He is not double-walled. Building University is part of his wall, but no urgency here. This is really the fault of Stark. He should have some awareness of what's going on here with as much military as he has on the field. He's even gotten Redemption, thinking it'll be worth it. And I only see that technology really being worth it against maybe bombard cannons or something. Or he's going to try to move in on the right side. Alright. This could be the raid that changes the game. Obviously, chemistry is not going to be done anytime soon. Well, it's going to be relatively soon, but it's got a few minutes there. That's really when the game might change for an Italians player. Here comes the Huskarls. A few of them are in. Is not walled quite yet. They're attacking the house, not the villagers yet. These few might get in. First layer of houses is down. A few walls are up, waiting for that chemistry technology to come in. Not the cleanest play. It's still open. A few Huskarls are in. Chemistry has to come down right away, in my opinion. One just wants to play at full monks. More of the Huskarls are in, though. Oh, actually gonna go condos. That makes sense. Okay. What do condos require, though? Condos require gold. You need more than one gold mine, which is partially blocked. The condo's coming out right away. Immediate defense. That makes sense as far as the fast bid. However, the Huskarls are doing damage now. The way the base is set up is one Huskarl can just... They can all just go to town. All 80 of Stark's villages are all in the one place. And they can't all garrison in the same town centers. This is an absolutely massive raid for TaToH right now. And great play by him. Great decision. Two of the relics being ungarrisoned now. TaToH's starting to take a massive score advantage. Men-at-Arms being done. He's going to go into Longswordsman now to help match the Condotieros. And I think TaToH might have enough here to take this fight. Looks like I was wrong. Condottiere is a little bit too strong. Is this game just going to go back into the favor of Stark, though? Stark's economy, it's hurting. It's hurting a lot. It's very hard to produce these units. I have the feeling chemistry's been done somewhere. Maybe in that university before was down. Chemistry might be one thing to shift the tides in Stark's favor. Stark was down about 800 points just a minute ago. Few Scorpions coming out from TaToH. TaToH's investing a lot of resources here. Don't see hand cannons. Don't see hand cannons coming out. Is chemistry done? No, chemistry is not done. I think Stark thought it was done. Yeah, he's getting up another emergency university. That's a big deal. What is TaToH going to do? Is TaToH going to hang back for now? At least TaToH can maybe regain control of maybe at least one of these relics? I don't know. Looks like TaToH's just hanging back for now. Over TaToH's point of view, he's ready to click up an Imperial Age. Made a trade card accidentally. I think TaToH's thinking he wants that, maybe he wants hand cannons of his own. Or he... Nah, probably not. Wants the, probably the two-handed and champion upgrade. And there he goes, he's going to Imperial Age. And Stark's going to re-garrison those guys. Alright, so Stark is going to have a Condottiero and hand cannon army. TaToH is going to have, looks like a champion and something else army. What that something else is, I don't know. Right, the longswordsman not really doing a lot of damage at all. The 1+3 armor, so 4 armor versus just base 9 attack. Interesting, a few peak tarts coming out, but I don't think that TaToH could be able to sufficiently use them. Stark now way ahead of the score lead, 500 points up now that he's sufficiently defended. He's running out of gold though. Has this gold here to mine, that's okay. Don't see any hand cannons out yet. A castle coming up in the middle of the map for Stark. Stark just wants to maintain the map control, take over this gold, take over this stone. Keep his opponent boxed into a corner. And there we go, TaToH up to the next stage. We should see the two-handed swordsman upgrade come in immediately. How is TaToH's economy looking? Fair decent amount of farmers, he definitely needs some more. Never have enough farmers with the Goths. And that's going to be a big fight for Stark. Going to kill all those long swordsmen before they are upgraded. These barracks look pretty useless now that nothing's able to defend the units that are coming out. And even 2 conversions on the Huskarls as well. Trade card, going to try to open the gate. It's looking pretty bad for TaToH now that he's lost his army, he's lost his forward production buildings. Great defense from Stark. Good decision to transition into the Condottiero immediately, and then transition to the hand cannon a little later on. TaToH's going to try to rebuild his own base for now. And hopefully keep that castle up and buy him enough time. He mass up a good champion army. He has 2 barracks at home, not really building too much. I think he's trying to save up resources for maybe the champion upgrade. But he is running out of time, and the hand cannons are starting to get massed up a little bit here. What is TaToH doing with his resources? More barracks coming up. Actually going into Huskarls. Okay. Don't see the elite upgrade yet. It's 1,300 food and 600 gold, I believe. Trebuchet coming out just to defend. The TaToH's going to be in need of some more. Ah, he's got plenty of gold in the back. One of the great things about his map. I see a little more farms. But he's just going to rely on Huskarls for now. He's going to have... He's far behind on upgrades. Yeah, the thing is about Huskarls against hand cannons, you need a lot of them. It's not an ideal unit composition. An ideal army against hand cannons. Alright, so all Stark has to do is take down this one castle and push his way forward. Hope the hand cannons make short work out of the Huskarls. It's going to come down to this last fight. You know, TaToH did get his barracks up sneakily, though, on the south side. We'll get a few villagers. We'll get a lot of villagers, actually. There's no defense here at all. It'll be a very good raid. Castle is down now. Elite Huskarl is done, though he did get that upgrade in. Blast Furnace is done as well. So now they're just one upgrade away from being complete. Still not enough to engage that, I feel. But it's getting close. It's getting very close, especially if Stark wants to send some hand cannons back. No, he's just going to deal with the Condottiero for now. It looks like the Huskar is just a little bit better than Condottiero, especially when you consider the price of the units. Alright, this is the big engagement though. What happens with these Huskarls on the top? They're going to take an easy engagement here. They need to deal with these hand cannons. And those monks are a little bit scary. I would try to take out the hand cannons when the monks aren't around. Here comes a raid of Stark. Nah, not gonna hit anything. Stark really staying, TaToH really staying in this game. And he's got more than enough gold for it. Those guys will get cleaned up. Stark not really able to push in yet. There's a lot of conversions. The hand cannons aren't with the monks anymore. I don't know where the hand cannons went. Oh, here are the hand cannons up here. Great move by TaToH, exploiting the weakness. Stark splitting up his army. Gonna take down all of those monks. And gonna take out the bombard cannons and the trebuchets as well. That's huge value from those Huskarls. The hand cannons won't be able to do too much damage. They don't like to sit under town centers. And the great thing right now about the Goths is that cost efficiency. These Huskarls are so cheap compared to the Condottieros. Each Condottiero is 30 gold apiece. Each Huskarl's just about 20 gold, I believe. I know TaToH's thinking about these hand cannons a lot. Thinking about how do I take care of them. Looks like Stark will take back control of the south area. TaToH's got to be thinking about this gold. Definitely wants that golden stone. Or at least wants Stark to stay off of it. But for now, TaToH's going to regroup, and I think he's going to go after the hand cannons. Let's see if he can catch out this group of Condottieros, though. That's what I would do first. There we go. Clean those up, then go back to the hand cannons. They're not going to be a very effective raid from Stark. He's going to lose a lot of his gold units. There we go. Get the house up. Try to slow these units down a little bit more as your army catches up. It's going to be an okay raid. Going to kill some villagers. Stark is losing a little bit more and more ground, though. He definitely needs his farmers. You really need your farmers as the Goths, so when so many are idle, that's definitely not good. With this bottom area cleaned out, though, Stark is going to move his forces north. And that might be a little bit too much army for TaToH to deal with. He's going to win here. TaToH's got, Stark's definitely got about double the army. He's going to build some stone walls to solidify his position. How are the Condottiero? They were nerfed in the next patch. We're playing on one of the older patches, because that's where the tournament started. In the next one, the Condottiero is going to have going to be a little bit weaker, definitely. Anyway, GG next one. TaToH's going to GG right there. Stark taking it 3-0. Great play from Stark. I think he's improved quite a bit since he started playing pretty seriously. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this series. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.